Our next author is the author of Evolve, the lifetime power of actions on your career path. So some more career advice from Ydalmis Carrasco. Hello, Ydalmis.
Hello. How are you?
Right, I am fantastic, having so much fun with the authors here on the red carpet. And now we're going to talk about Evolve. What is your book about? Why did you write it? Let's share this message with our audience.
For sure. I think that after 23 years working in corporate and traveling the world, but also in charge of 12 countries in Latin America, 22 countries in Caribbean, around working with women, and I see that they need sometimes to be in that stage that they have to make a decision, or they climb the career path in the corporate world, or they go in and be entrepreneur, manage their own time, be with their family. So I've been in both worlds. So that's why I said to myself, you know what, 7 years ago I want to write a book. I didn't know about what. That was one of my bucket lists. And then I discovered your great adventure, because this is an adventure and it's so beautiful, it's so well structured, that give me the specific topic, the specific resources and everything that I need to do that bucket list, make it happen.
All right, well, we've got a couple questions for you. One is from Marie from Rhode Island. And she says, when you have a full corporate schedule, how do you schedule time to write? What advice do you have for that?
Well, especially when you have so many hats and you're a mother and you have to deal with your family and everything, of course. I think that you can do it all. That's the first thing. That's in my mind all the time. But the thing is how structured you are, how organized you are. So you have to take in consideration and manage your time very well. It's hectic sometimes. I'm not saying no, that is not happening to you. But for sure, you have to manage your time very well.
What was your writing schedule?
My writing schedule started like very organized, like I was saying, but at the same time, I have to do it in blocks, so probably I was like, in the beginning, I was like very like with your path, like the specific structure that we have here. But at the end, I was like, no, you know what? I think that I have to change my schedules. But at the end, how it is, it's like you have to manage your time. And I did it. I think that was the last 2 blocks of almost right there in the due date, but I made it happen.
Do you know how long you spent writing your book? How many hours total?
In total, like 48.
Yeah, that's about standard. So 24 to 48 hours. So, Mary, the thing I would say to you is knowing how long it actually takes to write a book makes a big difference. Most people think they're going to start writing and they'll finish their book when they're done. This does not work well, and it won't work with your corporate schedule. But if you can decide in advance how long it will take to write your book, which is what we do with all of our books, then you could schedule that time. So if you got a new project at work, or if you had meetings at work, if you had a 2-hour meeting every Friday that just got added right now, you'd go to the meeting. So your book can be written in a 2-hour meeting for the next 12 or 24 weeks, and your book will be done.
Or even traveling in the airplane.
You did a lot of traveling during your book. While you were writing your book, where are some of the places you went?
Oh my gosh, I was like in airplane. I was like waiting in the car for my son to get out of the school. Different places. Like I think that never.
Oh, you're saying you just write in nooks and crannies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The thing that Ydalmis is saying here is it's just you make it a priority and it gets done. And if it's not a priority, other things get done. That's how you'll know it's a priority. But it's going to take somewhere between 24 and 48 hours to write a book, even if it's your second language. It was your second language?
It's my second language, even though that I've been in the United States 15 years. I was living in Midwest. I didn't have any neighbor that speaks Spanish. So forced me to, speak the language. But of course, in my feelings, and some words were like having my editor helping me.
Should we shout out to your editor?
Secret sauce. Yes, Mariah, for sure.
Oh, we got 2 Mariahs back to back. All right, let's show everyone your book. Ydalmis Carrasco. She is the author of Evolve, the lifetime power of actions on your career path. Get it now for free on Amazon. Thank you so much, Ydalmis.